Many of us take for granted having clean water at the turn of a faucet. All over the United States, most people have access to fresh water, but studies have been showing that lead and arsenic are showing up in almost every state's tap water. At this rate, it is getting harder and harder to meet the demands for fresh water in the United States. Even though the world is covered with 70% water, most of it is salt water, and the little fresh water that we do have left is becoming polluted or unusable for human consumption. Water pollution is defined as any harmful substances entering the water, such as chemical or biological waste, which in turn makes it unusable for human use. According to the NRDC, water is considered a universal solvent, meaning that a lot of stuff is able to dissolve in it. This is particularly bad because it can easily become polluted with any kind of dissolvable materials. That's why it's very important that we dispose of our waste correctly. This could be anything from engine oil to batteries, anything that could seep out and get into our fresh water supplies. It seems like a huge feat to rid the world of water pollution, but don't be discouraged. There are organizations working to combat and correct the effects that we have made with water pollution. Save the Water is a nonprofit organization aimed at helping the water pollution crisis. They address solutions for municipal, industrial, and residential water treatments. According to SaveTheWater.org, they have tech that can treat large volumes of water at 99% efficiency, removing any contaminants from it. They also have created many labs that go and test water to make sure that there are no unwanted chemicals inside of it. This can be useful when you're trying to make sure that a water treatment facility is doing its job. You can go through, test the water, and make sure that there's nothing unwanted in there to make sure that the water treatment facilities are getting everything that you don't want out of it. Pollution is a worldwide problem. And as stated on thebalance.com, the 1972 Clean Water Act needs to be updated because it's almost 40 years old, and the population of Earth has changed so much since then. And we have also included many more factors since the 70s. We can correct the issue if everyone gets together and does their part to correct it. Any small changes in our daily behaviors can make a difference towards this cause. We need to be wise about what we put down our drain because it all ends up in the water that we might be drinking one day. We must continue to protect the water that we value so much. Out of billions of people on Earth, any individual like you can make a difference.